My younger sister Emily had a rare immune disorder. Her body needed regular platelet transfusions to survive. Doctors said finding a match within the family would be difficult. They ran the tests. I was the match. My mom hugged me and said, "God sent you to protect her." My dad smiled and said, "You should be proud." And I was. The first time they drew my blood, I was terrified. The needle was thick, the machine was loud, but everyone kept calling me a hero. Slowly, that word disappeared, and it became a duty. Twice the first year, then every 3 months, then every month. After school, my friends went to the park. I went to the clinic. They went to sports practice. I lay in recovery rooms. I was always tired. My skin turned pale. Teachers asked, "Are you okay?" I smiled and said yes. Emily's life was normal. She was on the cheer team, went to parties, planned for college. Everything in our house revolved around her. Meals, vacations, decisions. I was just a schedule. When's the next appointment? One day I asked my mom, "What if I say no?" She went quiet. Then she said, "How could you even think that?" That was the night I realized my yes had no value because I was never allowed to say no. When I turned 18, I moved to another city for school. I made it clear I was done. The house exploded. My dad said, "You're playing with your sister's life." I answered, "I'm saving my own." After that, contact with my family almost stopped. Over the next 2 years, my body changed. I joined a gym. The light came back into my eyes. I could climb stairs without getting dizzy. For the first time, I realized I wasn't just someone's support system. I was a person. Then the call came. Emily was engaged. Her fiancé was Daniel. My mom said she needs one last transfusion before the wedding. Just one more time. I said no. 2 days later, I was invited to dinner. The table felt tense. Daniel made small talk, work, school, plans. Then my dad said, "So you're coming to the hospital next week, right?" Daniel frowned. "Hospital?" My mom laughed lightly. "Oh, Emily's brother is her regular donor." Daniel turned to me. "How long has this been going on?" I said quietly, "About 8 years." He asked, "How often?" "Once a month." The table went silent. Daniel asked, "Are you being forced to do this?" My parents jumped in immediately. "Forced? This is family." Daniel replied calmly but firmly. "Family doesn't survive by weakening one person." He gently held my wrist and asked, "Are you okay?" No one had asked me that in years. My eyes filled with tears. Emily snapped, "I didn't ask to be sick." Daniel said, "And he didn't ask to be your permanent donor." The air in the room felt heavy. I took a deep breath. For the first time, my voice didn't shake. "I'm not doing this anymore." My mom said, "So you're just going to let her die?" I answered, "I'm not letting anyone die. I'm just choosing to live." I stood up. Daniel stood too. "If this wedding happens, it happens with the truth." I walked out. That night, I felt both fear and peace because for the first time in years, I didn't choose someone else. I chose myself. And that choice didn't come from my body. It came from my soul.